better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota are safer than ever before. And that's something I really love.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota.
Can you hear me now? Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Colome Cowboys live. Adam Cole going out for the long pass. Number 33. Is that the right tone? Everything good? All right.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota are safer than ever before. That's something I really love.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota are safer than ever before. That's something I really love.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota are safer than ever before. That's something I really love.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota are safer than ever before. That's something I really love.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota are safer than ever before. That's something I really love.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota are safer than ever before. That's something I really love.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that with the proper equipment, education, conditioning, and coaching, high school sports here in South Dakota are safer than ever before. That's something I really love.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Okay.
It's my favorite, but you can keep it. It looks good, baby, you should leave it hanging off your shoulder. Give me them bare- Dancing down a hall and you're smiling at me, running your finger down the wall. You know what I want, I got what you need. Take it from
Cost provider for bulk oil and grease, posts and panels, livestock equipment, net wrap, and more. Call Brett Heath to find out about the top quality products we carry at rock bottom prices. 605-840-2564 is the number for Border Country Sales at Colome. That's 605.
Take it from me.
One of those days. Oh yeah. Top off the day, Dad got stuck with a grain cart right before I got up here, and he said, "Hey, the game starts at 7 or at 6." Testing. Nope. Testing. Testing. Nothing.
Testing.
Nope.
I can't hear him.
Nope.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Testing.
Testing.
Nothing.
Nope. There you go. Well, I can hear you. There you go.
Testing.
Well,
Is that? Well, it's
it's cutting.
yeah, it's kind of in and out.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now?
Testing.
Testing.
It's like it's there, but it's
Yeah.
not quite.
I can just.
Not
It's
quite
really
there.
shallow.
Yeah.
In my headset,
Testing.
it's like really. Testing. There.
Hello.
That's better. I can hear you a little better.
I really can't hear you.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's a little better.
Testing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing. That's
Testing.
a little better. Okay, now.
$25.64. Good luck, Cowboys and Cowgirls.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're gonna act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm gonna break the huddle confidently, and we're gonna call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here. We're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program.
You can still get a phone, call you a thief, but take it from me. What I got.
That's a little better. Can you hear me?
That's about the same. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, that's a little louder. Keep going. Test, test.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you a little better now.
I got you a little bit better.
Yeah, that's better.
Still not
perfect.
No.
I mean,
It's
usually
shallow.
usually I can hear it on the mic.
Yeah.
A little better.
How about now?
Okay.
We're not on yet, are we? Oh, we are.
Oh, we're going now?
Well,
okay.
I guess we're going to have the
I guess we're
coin toss here.
Yeah, we are. And just wanted to mention that the tailgate is still going. There's plenty of hot dogs, hamburgers left, chips. So if you're still on your way, I know it's early, get up here for supper. Ron Bertram and Randy Shippey tonight are doing the play-by-play, calling the game for the Cowboys.
On Colome Cowboys Live. It's a beautiful night out there. A little windy, but
how's that?
These boys usually stay with the ball on the ground anyway, so we should be good to go.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to this time of the year, you've got to be, you have to have a ground game. You have to have a run game because you're going to run into nights where you've got the wind blowing like this, or it's going to be cold and hard to hold on to the ball. If you don't have a ground game in the Midwest, especially in South Dakota, this is okay for Florida or Texas or California, but you know, you've got to be able to run the ball in the playoffs.
Gayville Volin's going to be kicking off here, and the Cowboys will be receiving. It looks like we got Jackson Kinzer in the backfield and Chase Dufik.
Gayville Volin has made the, hey, there we go, that's better. That was better. Gayville Volin is making their second trip to Colome this year.
First trip ended a little bit early.
Ended a little bit early. I think, you know, Gayville, I've got a feeling that Gayville, good coaching staff, they're going to make some adjustments, obviously, and they're going to be ready to go.
Yeah, they're a younger team.
And it's playoff. You know, it's the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother season now, and you know, everybody is 0-0.
Oh, short kick.
They've tried the surprise onside. Number 21. That is who's number 21 here?
Number 1, Caleb Week.
Number 21, Caleb Week. He's just kind of leaving off or starting off where he left off last week. That was a great play by Caleb, covering that ball up. The Cowboys are going to have great field position starting on about the 50. Well, yeah, right about the 50-yard line going in.
Looks like we got most of our seniors out there to start the game out.
Colome with 2 receivers up top and at the bottom here. We're going to pass right away. Just a nice short pass.
Chase Dufik. And Chase has got some running room. Nice stiff arm, and he's keeping them feet moving.
Chase just has a really nice little shimmy step right there on the 50-yard line. He does a great job using the stiff arm, and obviously he's got speed too. So.
Oh yeah. Chase has rushed for 572 yards this year and has 7 touchdowns on the regular season. So he's definitely
and you know, Randy,
got some wheels.
And you know, Randy, I would really think. To me, it seems like he's had over 1,000 yards as much, you know, as much as we've seen him run. But I know he was hurt a game there. But
our homecoming. Actually, it was against Gayville, I believe. Our home. So this is the first time he's getting to play against these guys. Nice little switch handoff there to number 36.
I'm going to say this is going to be
Shippey's got a lot of room to run. Got one guy to beat, and he hustles in for the touchdown.
That's got to be the highest percentage play for touchdowns for the Colome Cowboys this year. They're the crisscross counter, and Riley has ran that thing over and over this year. Has made some great runs with that, and the Cowboys strike first. They got great field position. They strike first, and you know, that's what you want to do.
Yep.
You want to put Gayville Volin in a hole as quickly as you possibly can and take the wind out of the proverbial wind out of their sails.
Nice little snap there, and Jackson keeps it, takes her right in for the extra 2 points.
Just an easy little option. Jackson had no one to read. He just
No.
saw the opening.
No, they took the
dive
fake
and ran
and
it in.
they let him have a big hole.
There was no read there for Jackson whatsoever, and he's such a smart kid back there at quarterback.
And so strong. I mean, if he does have a guy there, it's going to take more than one to stop him from making that 2-point conversion.
You know, the Cowboys are fortunate that they have a fullback as a quarterback. You know,
Well,
he's built like a fullback. You know,
I was looking at some stats before the game started. I mean, Jackson Kinzer has, he's got 14 touchdowns. He's rushed for 715 yards.
Well, they're obviously they've
12 touchdowns.
They've spread the ball around a lot. Yeah. Between Caleb and Jackson and Supik and Chase, they've spread the ball around to a lot of different people.
I read a little article in the Mitchell Daily Republic. And they called them the two-headed monster with Shippey and number 22 Chase Dufik. So they've got a little bit of speed back there, and both the kids
I would kind of disagree with that. I think they almost have a four-headed monster back there, but
Number 5 for Gayville carrying the ball. Not going to get a lot of yardage on that. He ran further sideways than he
ran
did.
further, and that was just because of the pursuit of the Cowboys getting down the field. And I know these young kids, they've got a lot of practice doing this, running down the field on kickoff, and they do a super job. And that's their time to get in here and give some of these older guys a break. Although some of these older guys are on the field on kickoff as well, but they do a great job getting down and getting pursuit, and they put Gayville Volin back in a hole here.
Yeah, not a good starting position.
No, the Cowboys had a little bit better starting position to start than Gayville, and we'll see what Gayville can do here. I'm anxious to see, if they come out throwing like they did the first time.
Yep. Number 1 under center, he pitches it to number 5. Hirsch is going to have a little running room.
The pursuit of the Cowboys was fantastic. Jackson Kinzer there, he was outside linebacker. He had
about
contained
3 yards.
Yep, he forced everything back inside. When you've got pursuit like the Cowboys do, just do your job. Yeah. And Jackson did his job.
I call it the green wall.
It is. It has been a green wall this year too. It really has.
Or the big green machines, or whatever you want to call them.
And and the thing about it is they all do their job. They don't worry about who gets the tackles. They worry about doing their job, and the wealth is spread to all of them.
And that's another little stat. Number 32, Wyatt Coy, senior, he's got 34.5 tackles on the regular season, and just a really good defensive player here for Cowboys. And I mean, man, they got got the first down, it looks like.
Well, and again, like I've said before, Wyatt has a nose for the ball there. He kind of overstepped it a little bit, over pursued just a little, and the running back cut back. But again, great pursuit by the Cowboys, and Wyatt's always got he always has his nose around the football.
Well, they're going to put pressure on him. I mean, they're not going to give the quarterback much time to think.
And they can't. And Jackson and Bo and Varlick up front, they're gonna put pressure on that quarterback, and he has to be able to come up with a short passing game and get rid of the ball quickly. It looked like blitzes for the Cowboys. They show it, then they back off, and
they are going nowhere with that move.
It's good that they're showing blitz, and they backed off the blitz and just let the defensive line kind of take care and do what they do best, and that's stuff the run. 2nd and 9, Randy. I think we're going to see a pass here.
Yeah, and we've seen that in the first game. They got a quarterback that can throw a little bit. I think that number 1. Yeah, he's a senior, so he's had a little time.
If you give him time, he's going to find an open receiver. They have athletes. They're young.
Yeah, I have only 4 seniors on this team. And nice little handoff. Got a little room. Number 5.
Nice move. Going to get a first down.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to make that first down. They're trying to push him back, but they're
that forward progress is going to give them a first down. That's a very good run. There it looks like Gayville Volin. They're content with keeping the ball on the ground and going to test the Cowboy defense and see what they can do.
And that wind may play a little factor in keeping that ball on the ground. Definitely don't want to throw an interception because of not being able to get that ball where you want it with this wind, and that may be a smart move on their part. That's another stat that I come up with. Kinzer has not thrown one single interception this year. I mean, the turnovers for the Cowboys is very minimal this year. It's amazing.
They've got a nice pass play to Hirsch. Nice catch. Doing a good
job.
About 6 yards. Pivot, going to get 6 yards, and then they're going to be close to moving the chains again. But back to what you said, that's being smart. Jackson has 0 interceptions for the year. That's a remarkable stat. I don't know if I've ever heard of a quarterback going through the regular season without an interception. I mean, sometimes you'll just throw one of those ones that you just love to have back, and he hasn't thrown any of those.
No, because when he gets in trouble, he doesn't throw the ball.
He runs the ball. Yeah,
and gonna maybe get a yard or two. He's still pedaling. Number 5. Hirsch.
We're going to have about a yard there, so we're going to have about 3rd and 3 coming up for Gayville Volin, and for the Raiders. Almost called them the Pirates, but they're the Raiders.
Yep.
We've got about 3rd and.
I believe we played the Pirates. Was it last week?
Last week. Yep.
Armor.
So we still about 1-2, about 3rd and a short 3. And it's going to be it's going to be a 3rd and long 2.
Yeah, we got a little conversation going on here with how many yards we got to make here. Nice little pass to number 6, and he's going to get the first down.
That's just a very simple slant route. The Cowboys didn't take away that inside. They gave him the inside cut. It was a nice throw. It was a nice catch. And here Gayville Volin is striking. They're moving the chains down. And this is part of their game plan. The short passing game, they've done a good job running the ball as well so far.
If Colome does have a weakness, it would be probably their pass coverage. I mean, that's probably one of their things.
And I think one of the reasons I think one of the reasons why, Randy, is they are so aggressive. And the DBs, the defensive backs need to be. They really have to keep their eyes out of the backfield. They got to read their keys. But they're so hungry. They're frothing at the mouth to get to the ball. And I would rather take that than the other way around. I'd rather have kids be over aggressive than not too aggressive. So you kind of live by that, and you might die by that.
Oh, offsides on the Cowboys. Hard count there by the quarterback, looks like.
Good hard count by Gustad. Drew the Cowboys off sides, and they got 5 extra yards there, so it's going to be 1st and 5.
Yep.
And the Cowboys right now, the Cowboys really need to concentrate on getting a turnover.
Yep.
They need to get a turnover. They need to get a turnover on downs.
Yep. But
they really kind of need to bowl their neck a little bit.
Yep.
Yep.
We haven't seen too many penalties this year for offsides and that kind of stuff. So, I think maybe these boys are they're wanting it a little harder. Like you said, they're hungry. They're wanting to get in there and get on that ball and probably see a few more of them mistakes. But a little handoff not going anywhere, going to lose a yard. Looks like maybe there.
That's more to kind of what we're used to seeing, and now they just need to be consistent. I think Bo Bertram in on that tackle.
Yeah, I believe
White Cowboys in on that. Chase Dufik's in on that.
That wall of green again.
That wall of green. When you got a 320-pound nose guard, I don't care if you are.
Dawson is a big boy.
Yeah, I don't care if you're Colome or if you're a Division II team or Division. Man, when you got a 320-pound nose guard, that helps your linebackers out a lot.
All he has to do is stand up.
Got a timeout
on the Gayville. It's going to
timeout by Gayville. So we probably better
take a break, and
we'll
be back.
We'll take a break and hear from our sponsors.
That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco, locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference you can have for free.
And I believe we are back. Colome Cowboys live. Gayville, number 1, taking the snap. Going to pass it and catch. Going to make about 3-yard gain on that little pass there.
He's going to be just shy. There, it's going to be. It's going to come up third and a very, very short one. It looks like, depending on the spot of the ball.
Yep,
Yeah,
about one. Yep.
About third and one. The Cowboy defense needs to get one here.
Yep. All these nice little short, 3-yard, 4-yard passes is really controlling the ball for the Gayville Volin.
Now Gayville, they got 2 options. They can either stuff it in there or they could run a screen. They're just going to take it up with the quarterback.
Yep. No, I don't think they're going to get there. I think they're going to be short.
Well, depending on the line judge, it's 4th down. They didn't get it. The line judge spotted them just short, so we're going to have 4th and a very short one, 4th
about
and
a
inches.
foot or 2, yeah.
Yeah, it's about a full yard.
Yeah, they didn't gain a lot on that yard or that play there.
I look for Colome to kind of stack the box and bring those. They need to lock down on the receivers.
Yeah,
and fill the gaps and just get after it here.
They might see one of them little short passes again here. Been working real well for them here early in the game. Oh, pitch, and they're going to get it.
Pitch, and they're going to get it.
Number 5, and he breaks through. Number 12, Leighton Tiemann, is with a tackle.
Nice touchdown saving tackle by Leighton Tiemann. Great play call by Gayville Volin. I think everyone and their dog thought they were going to just and march it up the middle, including myself, and they get it out to the perimeter and get a nice run play. Cowboys being tested here early in the first quarter.
And they usually do. It seems like that they let them get about one, and then they get their motor going, and then it's hard head, play football. Oh, nice little pass, but incomplete.
Nice pop pass. I think if that would have been a better snap, I think they might have been able to get that to number 32.
Yeah, number 32 is Chase Earther, another senior.
I know Coach Bertram, this is kind of driving him a little bit crazy here. He doesn't want to give up this many yards early, and I know he's got high expectations for this defense, and we'll see if Colome can hold here. They've had a couple goal line stands this year, one last week, and we'll see what they can do here.
And last week they pushed him back every down. Pushed the ball back further. So a little snap there.
Here we go again.
Pass off number 22, and he's got a little room.
Gusted's close. It's going to be 2nd down. It's going to be close to that. We're going to have 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line for Gayville Volin. They're knocking on the door here. They really have had a great drive here. I mean, this is a defining drive for Gayville Volin right here. I believe they started on about the 30-yard line. So this would be, this is going to be about a 70, 75-yard drive for Gayville Volin.
Yeah, because they did not start out with very good field position at all.
And there's Cahoy, met him at the goal line.
Oh, yeah.
Great stop by Wyatt Cahoy.
Yeah, Wyatt, another.
4th down. We'll see what the Cowboys can do here. They need to get some penetration. They need to get a stop here.
And they can do it. We've seen it.
This is a big play, Randy. I mean, number one, for Gayville to get in.
This will boost their confidence extremely if they can score here.
If Colome can get a stand here, that could be a major deflation for them as well. So, big play here coming up.
Oh, and he
fumbles it. Colome's going to get the ball on the 5-yard line, going the other way. That's a big play by the Colome Cowboys. Just what they needed.
And
then even if he hadn't fumbled the ball, Randy, I really think that we would have got the stop.
It looks like Week. Was it Week with the recovery there?
It was Jacob Week with a play. And that was the same play that they ran over here on 4th and short. They ran that play on 4th and short earlier. There they run it, and they fumble the ball. Colome gets it, and that's what we just talked about. That can be a huge momentum swing for the Cowboys and for Gayville Volin.
Got 3 wide. And the handoff. Jackson keeps it.
And we are on. This is going to be. They're not going to catch him. This is going to be a 95-yard touchdown play. This is what we're talking about, Randy. That swing of the pendulum. And you can see Gayville Volin right now. You can see them with their heads down. They had a chance. They're knocking on the door. They fumble. Critical fumble.
Colome recovers it.
First play, 95 yards, 96 yards going the other way. That's the game changer we're talking about.
Well, and I'm watching the receivers chasing him, and Chase Dupik's talking to one of the Gayville Volin guys as they're running, and he's just like, I'm not even going to try to catch you.
But the thing about it is, the nice thing that you see Chase Dupik running all the way down the field, 95 yards, just staying a step in front, making sure that he's not going to tackle his quarterback.
Going to go for the 2 here. Hand off to Chase Dupik, and he's going to sneak in there for the 2.
In for the 2-point conversion. So the Cowboys with 1:47 left, 16-0 in the first quarter. Again, dodge a huge bullet with the fumble recovery, and then what do we see? We see that explosive offense.
That fumble right there, that probably might have been the play of the game for the Cowboys, having that happen, and like you said, it's going to let the air out of their sail.
We're going to see long term, but right now that is the play of the game. That's because that's such a momentum turner. We're going to take a quick break and hear from our sponsors. Thanks for listening to Cowboys Live.
Some people say the
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Coach's Lawn Service is a full-service lawn maintenance company. They're fast, friendly, and known.
If you want a t-shirt to sleep in, it's my favorite, but you can keep it. It looks good.
Welcome back, Boys Live. Score 16-0. Colome Cowboys up over the Gayville Volin Raiders. Calvin Ringenshield will be kicking off. Nice kick up the middle. Number 6, I believe, has got the ball, making a nice little run.
Number 7, that's Jacob Hirsch. Jacob Hirsch has been a playmaker for Gayville Volin. The last time the Colome played Gayville Volin, I believe he had the long pass play, and here he's a very good athlete for Gayville Volin. It looks like he is Jacob Hirsch is a senior. They've only got man,
Four.
the 4 seniors on the team. This is a very young Gayville Volin Raider football team who have good field position to start with.
Got a pass, big long pass out there to number 6, and he
Just
makes
got done talking about Jacob Hirsch being their playmaker, and there's Jacob Hirsch coming up with another play for the Raiders.
And just like that, 2 plays into there, and they're back down into that touchdown range.
They're inside the 30-yard line.
Yep.
You call this the green zone, and they're knocking on the door here. They get another 12 yards, and they're in the red zone, and they're getting ready. They are not going to go away.
Nope.
Like we said, everybody is 0-0. This is the playoffs, and the season starts all over tonight.
It's do or die.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're 8-0, 5-3, 0-8, whatever. You're in.
Nice little handoff. Not going to get any.
Boy, number 5. Number 5 on the. You could tell he tippy-toed. He knew he was going to get hit. He needs to just put those shoulders down
Kyle
and hit
Hirsch.
that hole, and
I'm guessing
hit that
maybe
hole
a
and get
little
what he can
brother.
get. I would
Jacob.
assume. I would assume so.
And that's just, being young,
Absolutely, it's you've got to learn to take those. You got to learn to get those shoulders down, and it's not easy when you're playing the Colome Cowboys either. You're going to get hit. You've got to be able to buck up and take that.
And you're probably going to get hit by more than one.
Exactly. Yep. Oh, nice
Little
play.
Pass, but tipped.
Oh, tipped by the Cowboys. Very nice executed play. Just got a tip. They had a wide receiver open. Just a little run pass option there for Gayville Volin.
Bo on the tip. I'm not for sure.
Bo's had those mitts up all year, and whenever there's a ball batted, I think that's one of the first guys that you look at. But
might have been Dawson or Jackson. There's a lot of them in there.
It's kind of hard to throw the ball around Dawson. You may be able to get over him, but you can't get it around the big boy.
Well, he ain't short either.
No, he's not. I guess you're right. He isn't short. No, he isn't.
Low snap. Pitch out to number 22.
Oh, great play. Who is that? That is
Andrew
number 22,
Gustin.
I believe. That's
Andrew
who was on the
Gustin.
tackle there? I can't tell. That was Chase Dufik on the tackle. Really came up from his defensive back position
And
on that option play and put a great lick on the running back.
Yeah. Now the Raiders are looking at a 4th and about 14, and that's going to be tough here.
And this is where Colome wants to keep Gayville. And 3rd and long, obviously 4th and long. But if they can keep them in that 2nd and 3rd and long, the Cowboy defense is going to be. It's able to let them kind of pin their ears back and get to.
I'm going to be watching number
ball.
6 on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to say they're probably going to. They go the opposite side,
and it's intercepted.
And that's
Oh.
Now I don't know. There's a flag on the play, and I didn't see any pass interference there. Both players had position.
Yeah, Week
was
looking back the whole time and
yeah, both
didn't
players
have a hand on him.
Both players are making a play on this. They call They call defensive pass interference, and I don't care if that is a Colome player or a Gayville Volin player. That's not in my estimation, that is not a very good call.
Holding on Colome.
Well, possibly he got a hand in where he couldn't see, but there was no pass interference there, and I'm glad they didn't call pass interference because that was not pass interference.
And that's a break for the Raiders.
That's a break. It's going to get them the 4th and 2.
Maybe 3, 4.
Yeah, 4th and about 3. Yeah, 4th and about 3. Well, that's, Gayville is going to have to take advantage of opportunities like that. I'm not sure who the holding was on.
They never did say a number.
No.
Low snap again. Nice little pass and going to get the first down.
Going to get the first down. And guess who?
Number
Jacob
6.
Hirsch. Jacob Hirsch. It may not be bad for Colome with a kid like him. It may not be bad for him, for Colome to put that corner up in his face and press coverage and bring that free safety over the top for help with him, because they're going to throw the ball to him a lot tonight. Obviously, they already have, and they're going to continue that.
Yep, end of first quarter. Going to be 16-0. Cowboys will be leading. We'll take us a short break, and we'll be back.
Central South Dakota and North Central Nebraska. Their team is up for every job, managing projects with the skill and experience their clients expect. Services include fertilizer, weed control, yard cleanup, residential and commercial mowing, dethatching, overseeding, aeration, and backyard mosquito control. For free estimates, call 605-481-0131 or check them out at coacheslawnservice.com.
The new Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
Hanging off your shoulder, give me them bare feet dancing down a hall.
Ready? Welcome back to Cowboys Live. Beginning of the second quarter, Cowboys are up 16-0. Gayville Volin's knocking on the door again. They are on the 20-yard line, and they are going in.
Got the sun in their eyes now.
Yes, they do.
Little short pass, and it's almost intercepted there.
Great job breaking that up. That was Leighton Tiemann on the pass breakup. You know, the Cowboys have to know where number 6 is at all times. They need to know where he lines up. Their offense right now is revolving around him. They're going to throw him the ball. They're trying to find ways to get him to the ball. They need to get physical with him, and they need to know where he's at on the field.
And I think if they can keep teaming it.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center.
And he had some great closing speed there. He was open for a moment. The quarterback saw that, and Leighton had good closing speed. Looks like they're going to bring Leighton out on him just to play him one-on-one.
Little pitch to number 22,
and the pursuit of the Cowboys. That's what we want to see. You know, the pursuit of the Cowboys getting there. You know, they spread that option out. They can run that. They can run that option all night long. It's going to be tough for Gayville Volin with that pursuit that the Cowboys have.
Yeah, they push him back, and it's going to be third down and about 15-16 here.
Well, this is where the Cowboys want to keep Gayville Volin. I'm going to say that Gayville Volin is going to look to go to their playmaker.
Yep. I'm going to guess a big pass to number 6.
He's the outside receiver here at the bottom of your screen. They're looking right at him.
Oh, and they go to number 5, and he gets it.
And he makes an incredible catch.
Nice. On the run, turning around, number 5, Kyle Hirsch. That freshman. That's his little brother, I believe. So
yep,
that's the Hirsch boys. They must do a little play and catch out in the backyard.
I'm sure they've been out in the backyard once in a while. That was a great throw by the quarterback. That was a fantastic catch. Kind of had to turn his body. That's just a great pass. And if you have someone who can complement number 6, that gives you some options.
Yeah, number 5, number 6, and we're going to be your playmakers. Got number 5 and number 6 out wide. Oh,
we're going to lose a yard or two. Yeah, we're going to lose. Cowboys are gonna get a couple yards back there. They got a good stop. right now, if I was Gayville Volin, I'd keep the ball in the air right now.
It's been working.
They can't run the ball. I mean,
Yeah.
they've had one good play. They've
had
one
a
run
few
play.
pitches to number 22.
Yep.
You know, number 22's got a little speed if he can get him a hole.
Yep.
You know, but going up the middle and the quarterback keeper, no, I don't see that working.
That's real tough right now. They got to do some things to open that up first.
And you don't want Dotherson, Varlick, or Evan Cole falling on you.
No, you don't. No, they're big boys.
Because we don't have that NFL rule.
That NFL
here,
rule, no.
You know.
And there's a catch.
Yes.
There's another great route.
And touchdown.
By Kyle Hirsch. Just
Yep.
runs a simple slant route, and the quarterback hits him. Really good pitching catch there by the quarterback and the wide receiver, and
just like
Gayville
that.
Volin is right back in the game.
Yep, the Raiders are on the board.
I've seen a lot of improvement by Gayville Volin from the first time that they played here a few weeks ago until tonight. The extra point conversion coming up. This would be a big stop for the Cowboys. How big was that stop down on the other end in the first quarter?
Oh,
right now.
Right now, it's the difference between a tie ball game. Oh, and he gets it in for the two. he was butterfingering it pretty good there, but he gets her.
If the Cowboys don't have that goal line stand down here, we're looking at a 16-16 or 16-14 game.
Yep.
Like you said, Gayville Volin showed up to play. Like you said, it's the playoffs. They've got nothing to lose, and we're in a whole new season.
Well,
here.
it's either win or go home, and you're done for the season.
And Gayville Volin obviously doesn't.
They're
going to
leave it all here on the table.
They don't want to go home.
Sure.
They want to practice tomorrow.
Yep. Especially those seniors.
Absolutely. Yeah,
this may be their last game of their career.
They don't want to make it their last
No.
game. They're going to come out here, and they've obviously they're going to step up, and they're going to punch the Cowboys in the mouth. Now Colome has to respond. We haven't seen we've seen how many plays by Colome. It's 16-0. Colome has spent almost the entire first and second quarter so far on defense.
Yeah,
they've got to get off the field.
Yeah, we've seen a 95-yard run and a like 3 or 4 possession or play touchdown in the first time.
And the thing about it too is keeping the Colome defense on the field. It's easier to get winded on defense than it is on offense. And and this is part of what Gayville Volin. I'm sure this is part of their game plan. Hey, let's just march down. They've had a couple 70 and 80-yard drives.
Yeah, well, and Gayville, they've won a few games. Their record was 3-5 coming in. I mean, they're not a complete slouch. And
Colome got the ball.
Yep,
Colome got the ball back.
Yep.
Colome has to get on the ball. That ball is on the ground. Somebody has to sacrifice their body and get on it. Like I said, Gayville Volin, that's the second time that they've onside kicked. They're trying to get that possession. They want to get that extra possession in the half. So far they haven't. That was a close one. They probably should have gotten that one.
That right there was a big break for the Cowboys.
That's a big break. That's a big break. Because what we just got done saying, now the defense is back on the field. It really wouldn't be a bad idea for Colome to slow this down a little bit, get a few plays on offense, and you hate to say take a rest on offense, but it's easier to get a rest on offense than it is on defense.
And Chase,
and just like that,
gone.
And just like that. And just like that, we're just short of a touchdown. And the Cowboys are, the Cowboys are a big play. They're a big play team. I guess they're not going to listen to me. I'm just a broadcaster.
They want some yardage. Chase, he's got over 500 yards rush, and now, 572 before the game. Now, probably over 650. With the couple big runs he had earlier. So, yeah, they're.
And that wasn't anything. That was just that was an inside run, and and Supik is going to get what he can get.
And it's a
quarterback. And there's Bo Bertram.
Oh no, hand off to Bo.
Untouched is the big boy in the end zone, number 80. Again, the Cowboys do a great job spreading the wealth.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Chase Dufig getting down there, Bo putting it in. You know, Jackson Kinzer with a big play here, Chase Dufig with a big play here. You know, they spread the wealth around.
And just like that, Cowboys go up 22-8.
Exactly.
It's kind of, oh, you did that? Well, look what we can do. And Jackson just trots in.
You know, and the thing about the Cowboys, you know, you better be ready to score. If you want to beat Colome, you better be able to score 50, 60 points because they're going to put 50 or 60 up.
Yeah, I mean,
okay?
if
you want to have a chance, you got to put that many points up.
I think we're averaging, you know, outscoring
62.
62 points a game.
So, you know, that's the way that it is. That's what the Cowboys, that's what Coach Connett and Coach Bertram have chosen. And I tell you what, it's worked for them.
Well,
they've done a fantastic job.
The Cowboys have scored over 500 points this season. You know,
that I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at that. It's just such an incredible stat.
Oh yeah.
You know, the 62 points a game, 500 points is absolutely that's PlayStation stuff. Do they play? Is it PlayStation anymore?
I don't even know what it is anymore.
Well, let's say
Xbox. Who knows? I don't know.
It's video game numbers.
Yeah.
I guess if I say Xbox or Nintendo.
Well, if you said Nintendo, that might, you know.
Well, that would get some of our older listeners. They would know what we're talking about. But,
yeah, Atari would be really bad.
Tecmo Bowl, you know, all that stuff. But I guess Tecmo Bowl, that was when I was in college. But
the Cowboys will be kicking off here. Looks like we're going to have Calvin ring and shield.
Cowboys need to stop. They need to get a 3 and out. They need to pin Gayville Volin back deep, and they need a stop. They need to get a 3 and out.
Nice kick by
Very
Calvin.
good
really
kick.
Deep.
Oh, get down there. There go the Cowboys. You've got to get on it, and it just goes, oh, my goodness. If it just, Calvin just had a little bit too much leg on him there, or the Cowboys pin Gayville Volin deep. They still, this is the worst field position. They're going to get it on the 20-yard line, but this is the worst field position that Gayville Volin is going to start with. They've started with a very good field position, and they have, they've taken that field position and done something with it so far this evening.
The one position I think they started at 15. At the 15.
Yeah, you're right. They did start the 15 one. So this is the second. So
I think the Cowboys are going to be putting some pressure on them hard here.
Yeah, Cowboys. Maybe that's Jackson. That's Jackson
5-yard loss.
Jackson Kinzer says no. We're going to put an end to this right now.
Maybe even a 6.
Yep.
6-yard line.
Jackson did a great job there, and again, I watched Wyatt Cahoy on that play, and he just does a nice job. He wasn't there on the tackle, but I watched. He reads his keys so well, and he flows to the ball so well. I guess I appreciate how he plays linebacker. He's a very intelligent young man back there, and does a really, really good job.
Well, we've got so many players that play at so many different positions and can play at different positions. Yeah,
and they play and they do their job. They do their job.
Nice little short pass to number 5, incomplete.
Flag comes in where there possibly could be a holding. Looks like a holding call. We'll see what we'll see. It looks maybe like possibly a hands to the face, maybe against Colome. They're pointing toward Colome. Colome's walking back.
It's going to be against the Cowboys. I'm not for sure exactly what the.
I didn't catch the signal. It's a 5-yard penalty. Oh, hand. It is. It's a hand.
Face.
Yep, it's a hands to the face. So it's a 5-yard penalty. Brings up 2nd 11 for Gayville Volin.
Little break there for the Raiders. Get them back about to the line of scrimmage. The original line of scrimmage.
The original line. Gayville Volin in their pistol formation, receiver to the top and the bottom. They're going to look to number 6 again, and now they're playing him over the top. There we go. Now we got an interception. Now the Cowboys did a really nice job there. They played. They're jammed. They're not jamming him, but they're playing with an over the top free safety. So they're kind of double teaming him, and it pays off for the Cowboys.
Yep. Calvin's had he's had some good
Hey,
some good yardage this year too.
Great job to defensive coordinator Gene Bertram. You know, making an adjustment, knowing what they're going to do, making an adjustment there at the quarter break and taking that away. And they've got to take Hirsch out of the game for the Cowboys to keep the ball on offense.
Oh,
and we've got another one play
to
pass
Leighton
to Leighton Tiemann. The streak of no interceptions is still on. Leighton Tiemann with another big touchdown, and the Cowboys with that quick strike are up 30-8, looking to go 32-8. They just score so fast.
Well, yeah, I mean they're not out there on offense at all. I mean they're gonna score 50 points with like 6 plays.
I guess if you're gonna be on offense and you're gonna score like that, and you can come down, take a break, and rest. I guess you're giving your defense plenty of time there. But again, the Cowboys are going to be on defense again
after this 2-point conversion.
Going to give the
hands
ball
off to Chase Dufik, and he gets in for 2.
Yep, going to give it to Dufik, and he's. I tell you what, he's a good player. Chase Dufik is just a tremendous player, and again, we see so many. Last week we saw Jackson Kinzer running wild. This week we're seeing Chase Dufik. We're seeing the pass to Leighton Tiemann. And Leighton is, again, I've talked about this, is so dangerous as a wide receiver because he can run the ball, catch the ball, throw the ball.
Yeah, I'd say last week they put him in at quarterback there and he got some yardage, got some touchdowns on some pass. Probably one of the best plays of the whole year last week when Adam Cole catches down, dives 3 yards to catch a.
That was a Sports Center play.
Yeah, it was awesome. It got me jumping up and down here.
That was literally an ESPN Sports Center play. But what that does, bringing in Leighton and having him throw that, coming and bringing him to quarterback, that made Gayville Volin have to prepare for more than just Jackson Kinzer. So they had to spend more time because they knew that they had to face Leighton Tiemann as a quarterback as well. That takes time away from doing the little things.
Yep. Yeah, very versatile. And the team, like I said, there's about any player out there can play any position.
Yeah.
And do well at it.
And do well at it because there's so many just athletic young men out there. And again, here on kickoff, we're seeing a lot of the starters out here for the Cowboys. Cahoy and Tiemann and Dufik and Bertram and Chasing Hawk and Kinzer. They're all out here. And they're getting down the field.
Not wanting to let Hirsch get any running room.
And and Leighton Tiemann on the tackle, but Leighton Tiemann did a great job of just coming to balance, breaking down.
Kinzer both.
He doesn't. You don't have to make a big hit. All you have to do is make a big play.
Yep.
And Leighton Tiemann made a big play there on kickoff after scoring a big touchdown here. You love to see a wide receiver come down and score a long touchdown, then come down on kickoff, return to make a tackle.
Oh yeah, and Gayville's going to have decent field position here. They're going to have the ball on about the 28.
The only thing I haven't seen tonight yet so far is Bo Bertram with those big mitts up, batting down a pass. But I'm going to say that might be coming up.
Oh, and a little reversal there.
Reverse to Hirsch.
And not going to. Got about 3 or 4 yards out
they're
there.
They're going to get about 4 yards on that reverse. They thought that they could get the Cowboys kind of sleeping there a little bit, but it's kind of hard to keep these Cowboys sleeping.
That's kind of one out of our playbook.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, they know that play.
it is. They've probably seen that a little bit, but the Cowboys did a nice job. They did get 5 yards out of that. Gayville Volin did very well executed play by Gayville Volin, but the Cowboys did a nice job getting their pursuit to the ball. Cowboys showing blitz and they back off.
Little short pass, going to get about 2 yards out of the deal, maybe 3.
Well,
they're going to spot him about just a yard.
That was that Hirsch. He put his shoulders down and put a lick there. He's a physical player. Not only
4 3/4.
Not only is he a kid that can go up and catch the ball and run under it, but he'll put his shoulders down and run over you too.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Some Colome Cowboy was over there on the receiving end. I'm not sure who it was, but they got him out of bounds for another third and 5 to go.
There's too many people over here on my right side in this booth that are yakking about how many yards and not that they're making here, and it's really distracting.
Well, I'm glad you're in the middle of it.
Oh, nice pass over the middle, but going to be a little high.
Just a little high. If they bring that down a little bit lower, that's a well-designed play. The ball was overthrown just a little bit. If they bring that down, that's a completion of first down.
That's number 32, Chase Herther. We haven't seen him much yet.
Chase either.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what we got what 4th and 4 brings for the Raiders. Looks like they're in punt. I tell you what, the Cowboys got to be on their toes here. They got to be looking for any type of a fake punt here. They've got to be ready for the fake punt. They're not going to do it.
Get it.
And
Jackson's under it, and he's got some.
This is dangerous.
Oh yeah.
And he's brought down.
Gains about 3 yards after the first initial hit there. Just bowls through.
You got to
give another yard or two.
You got to give the Raiders a little bit of a compliment them because they actually
kicked
to him.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen anybody else kick it to him.
No, a lot of guys
because he's so dangerous.
Yeah. Well, we just seen his 95-yard run.
Well, I'm not going to kick it to him.
No. No.
The odds are not good when you kick it to Jackson Kinzer.
They're not good when you kick to Chase.
Well, it is if you're a Cowboy, but if you're
there's a lot of danger speed.
There is a lot of danger speed. Cowboys are going to go to the air and get a late team,
but just a little overthrown.
And again, we talked about no interceptions, but that was a very well thrown ball. It was thrown in the only place that could not be intercepted. It was thrown over his back shoulder. If it's gonna be incomplete, that's the worst thing that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
He didn't throw it anywhere where a defender could get that, and that's why he has 0 interceptions on the year, which is an incredible stat in itself.
I don't know, but I just got a gut feeling that they might be going to 36. But nope, they're going to pass the 22.
We're going to see Dufik here.
Dufek's going to get some running room, and he's got blockers.
He's got blockers.
And that's it.
Leighton Tiemann is going to get up there. Oh, my goodness. Leighton Tiemann. Again, I would love to see a replay because not only does Leighton – I've talked about Leighton a lot tonight, but how does he catch a pass over here? He's down there down the field, sprint downfield to make a tackle or to make a block, and he made 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Watch this replay. Watch wide receiver Leighton Tiemann on the replay downfield. We're going to see him. He's sprinting at the bottom of your screen right now. He breaks out right there. He Yep. You have to love the effort. You have to love the effort by the Cowboys. Blocking downfield is
Riley Shippey in for the 2.
Riley Shippey with the 2, and guess what? It's 40-8.
With 7 minutes left.
And just going back to that, when you see kids block downfield, it's the most unselfish thing, selfless thing that you can do for your teammates.
It's team.
It's the epitome of team.
That's right.
It's the epitome of team. And that's one of the reasons why we see him at wide receiver, because he does those little things, and he's so good, and he's so fast, and he's selfless.
Well, it's like a lot of the guys that don't get the credit, the Wyatt Cahoys and stuff. Because, but if it wasn't for them, they don't make the hole for
Chase doesn't get to that. Chase doesn't score a touchdown if we don't see the downfield blocking. Yep. If we don't see the offensive line number 1 and the downfield blocking number 2.
Yep, for sure. Yep. These guys play as a team, and one thing that I think Coach Conant has done with these guys is that he's kind of made them into a family.
He really has.
They get together and they do suppers the night before, and they have the supper after the events, and get them kids bonding and spending time together. And they're excited when their teammate makes a play.
And that's why you see them play for each other. You always talk about playing for the man next to you, and these young men do. And that goes back to the coaching staff. That goes back to Coach Conant, Coach Bertram, Coach Harbonic, Coach Kinzer. All those guys do a great job.
It looks like we might have our JV in here on kickoff. Looks like we got Nathaniel kicking for the Cowboys.
I'm going to see some of the young guys getting down here on, and I'm going to promise you one thing: they're going to get down here just as quickly as the older guys do. Here they come,
and here they are making some hits. Oh yeah,
number 7 for the Cowboys. That is Michael Subik.
And number 57.
Number 57,
Jacob
Brinker. And I tell you, you don't lose any speed
No.
when on the kickoff from our young guys to our older guys.
We may
They want to
gain
make
a little
tackles
bit.
too. Yeah, we may gain a little bit.
Because Michael Supik does have some wheels.
Yeah,
Kind of reminds me of his uncle.
He can get down there pretty quickly.
Got a little
can.
speed.
Yeah, he's got a little speed there. You can't coach that.
No.
As much credit as we want to give the coaches, you can't coach speed.
No. No, you can't make them any faster.
No. That's God-given.
Oh, and they are putting pressure on the quarterback and
And you know the quarterback still figured a way to get out of that. The throw pass, number 15, Garrett. He tried to get the pass off, and he almost completed that.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys with great pressure. Bertram in there, Jackson in there.
Yeah, Kinzer, them guys are going.
Those guys, Jackson and
they're wanting to finish this game.
They want to finish it, and for them too, it's a race to the quarterback. Who can get there first?
Who can get there first?
You know, and that's a great thing to have those two guys on those ends. And again, I think Jackson Kinder's more of a defensive end who just happens to play quarterback. But,
yeah, nice little hand up there, number 5.
Cahoy's getting up a little bit slow. He's up, getting back in the huddle.
That's our freshman. Yeah, that's the freshman.
Looks like he might.
Yeah, as I say, he might be gathering himself up there.
Yeah,
he's
looks like
sore.
He's holding his hand a little bit, but you're not going to take Wyatt out of the ball game. He's a true inside linebacker. He's going to play with broken fingers and a hurt arm. He's not going to come out of the game. This is he's a senior and he's going to play as hard as he can for as long as he can.
Little pass here to number 5, and he's got
Number 5,
it. Got
Hirsch.
some running room. And Leighton Tieman's going to wrap him up.
They're doing it. Gayville Volin's doing a great job going to number 5 and number 6. You really now you can't concentrate on one or the other because both these young men have great hands.
Yep.
Obviously, they're brothers. They must play a lot of catch because they're playing hard.
Well, if you took their numbers off, you wouldn't know which one's which almost. I mean,
one's a little bit taller.
Well, a little bit.
But they have great hands.
Yep.
They have great hands, and they're athletic. You saw the athleticism by number 5 here, Hirsch, on earlier in the game, and then his brother showed some athleticism catching the 2-point or catching a touchdown pass earlier. Got a keeper by the quarterback,
and he's going to get him about 2 or 3 yards out of the deal too, maybe 4.
Good run play by the quarterback. That is Gustad.
They're just going to keep plugging away. They
need to do that.
Yeah,
they need
40 to 8.
They need to have a long, sustained drive.
Yeah. Because the Cowboys have been scoring about as quick as they get the ball.
They don't need many plays.
No.
We haven't seen an actual series of plays yet.
No. It's been one or two big plays and it's over. Offsides.
We've got motion by number 6
number
first at the top of your screen, so that's going to come back. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Going to put him down in second. It's going to be second and long with that 5-yard penalty. Those are the things that Gayville Volin needs to stay away from. They can't afford to make mistakes, silly mistakes like that. You got to know the snap count. Your message. Yeah, I got from you. Are you here? Yep.
Nice little pass, but getting intercepted. And Chase Dufik. He has got room.
He's going to get it down to about the 34-yard line. Chase's eyes got big. He saw it coming. I saw it coming. All he had to do is just get those hands around the ball, and it's going the other way, and that one could really be kind of a nail in the coffin if Colome can put it in here. You can see Gayville right now. Their heads are kind of drooping a little bit. They need someone to kind of get in there and get them kind of pumped up, get them fired up, and let them know that they still have an opportunity at this. We'll see how long it takes for the Cowboy offense to get, if they can get into the end zone this series. Kids are rolling out. Looks for Tiemann,
and he catches it with someone in his face. What a catch! just hands.
And we have a flag on the play, and that's going to be defensive pass interference by Gayville Volin. So that's going to be obviously be declined. But what great concentration. For Tiemann.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. Great play, great pass,
he's
great
working
catch.
on player of the game, I believe.
He's trying to get that.
Yeah.
He's trying for that right now.
Well, and I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be. I mean, he's been making some great offensive and defensive plays tonight.
We'll see Leighton in the slot here. We've got trips, Bo Bertram, and then they're just going to run.
They're
going to run it. Jackson's going to keep it and get in the end
easy
zone.
Kind
of made it look easy. Well, I tried to say they were going to use this series, but again, that was just a one-play series for the Cowboys. We better take a break here. Thank you for listening to Cowboys Live. We're going to hear from our sponsors and wait for the kickoff.
The sponsored coverage of Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics and activities on Colome Cowboys Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Whether you are looking for home, auto, or health insurance, Farmers Union Insurance Company focuses on all your needs. We offer exceptional customer service and follow-through. Whatever your insurance needs are, we have got you covered. Individual and commercial policies are available upon request.
Welcome back to Cowboys Live. Ron Bertram, Randy Shippey, you got the call tonight. Cowboys getting ready to kick off.
Nathaniel Hansen with the kickoff. And gonna get about up to the 50.
I like those two Hirsch brothers. They're athletic. They're determined. There's no quitting them.
And got some wheels.
And they got some wheels. Something that we see a great deal of by the Colome Cowboys. And Gayville Volin has a couple players with their own set of wheels as well. Well, and Gayville here is going to start with great field position on about the 40. About the 48-yard line for Gayville Volin going in.
Probably their best. This is their
best starting field position of the game. High formation. We're going to see just a lead play.
Right up the middle.
Going to
make some yards on
the quarterback is going to just fake to the fullback and follow him, and they're going to get about 3 yards. All you need is 3 yards.
Yeah.
If you can average 3 yards, you're going to have a first down. You're going to have a great sustained drive, and you're going to score. Gayville Volin needs to stay away from turnovers.
That's kind of been their Achilles heel tonight.
It's kind of, 2 big plays have led to touchdowns.
For the fumble down here, right in the close to the end zone, and then we got.
I didn't see. I took my eyes off to look at Brett Heath over here, and I lost my focus on what's going on. So we've got
5-yard penalty. That's gonna.
We've got movement,
and that's been another thing that the Raiders have had a problem with tonight. A lot of penalties.
Yeah, they have. But that's
a young team.
You see that from a young team, and they're obviously going to get better at that. You see a lot. You're going to see a lot of kids come back for Gayville Volin, and they're going to be a much improved football team next season. Colome showing blitz. They're going to back off.
A little short pass and incomplete.
You know, Colome's doing a really good job using their linebackers. They're kind of showing that blitz. They're faking that blitz. They're dropping back. You know, and I don't care what you say, that does affect a quarterback, whether what you know with his reads and what he's going to do. You know, because you don't know if they're going to come or not. Sometimes you're running for your life if they bring them, and if they don't, you know, then you're looking to complete a pass that when they drop in the coverage. Cowboys showing blitz again.
And he don't have anywhere to go.
No, number 21, Caleb Week, comes untouched. Can't remember who else was in there with Caleb.
Kinzer and
Caleb and
Week.
Caleb and Jackson Kinzer in on the sack.
3 and number 6.
I'm sure Craig Kinzer's out there listening to this. You know your nephew's having a pretty good game tonight, Craig. So if you're listening, Jackson, he's looking a little better than you did when you were a senior. I take that back. He's a little faster than you. That's all.
They're gonna punt. Oh, a high punt.
That thing's going to go high. The Cowboys got to get away and just let her. And it takes a Gayville Volin Raider bounce. Looks like it's going to get to about the 40-yard line. So the Cowboys are going to take over at the 40-yard line, at their own 40-yard line. Well, Randy, do you want to take any bets on how many plays the Cowboy offense is going to take to get in the end zone? Okay, our announcer Brett, he says 2.
I'm going to say 3.
You took my number, so I got to take another one. Since you took 3, I'm going to take 2. So, whoever wins this has to buy the next hamburger.
Oh, all right. The short. Oh, well, there's one.
There's one. Let's see here. Who's out? Brett's out. So Brett's for sure buying the burger.
Shoot, if Brett's buying, we better get a steak.
Yeah. Cowboys have trips to the top of your screen. Pistol formation. Dufik to the right of Kinzer. Going to hand the ball off to Dufik.
Dufik, he's got a stiff arm. He's trying to run.
Now, what did I who said 3? Randy said 3, so he's still in the running. So
yeah.
I'm out. So now the Cowboys have to score here for Randy to win.
Well,
it's a hamburger.
It's a hamburger. If it was a steak, then we probably would be considered gambling. That would be high stakes gambling.
Yeah,
but
that would be high
cheeseburger
stakes.
is not high stakes gambling.
This is low burger gambling. And there's Bo Bertram with a stiff arm.
Oh, and we're all out of the money.
Well, we're all out.
Yeah.
We're all out. Gayville Volin's defense has stepped up here. They're going to force the Cowboys into a situation they haven't been in much tonight, and that is into their 4th play. It is second and at about 2 yards for the Cowboys.
Yeah, 2 or 3 yards.
Trips for the Cowboys up at the top. Pistol formation. Dufik to the right of Kinzer. Kinzer's going to roll out.
Big pass, and it's
incomplete. Number 32. Let's see here. Chase Heather got his hands on the ball. Good defensive play by Gayville Volin, forcing the Cowboys into 3rd and short, 3rd and a long 2. It's a long 2. It looks like almost 3 yards to me for the Cowboys. We'll see what Coach Conant has in the play sheet for the Cowboys. We've got double wing formation, tight set with Bertram in the backfield. Riley Shippey's in the game. I think we're going to see the old crisscross. Oh, I called it.
Getting the first down.
Got the first down. Right before the play, Randy shows me who was in the game, and right as I call it, I call the old crisscross.
They like
Coach
to sneak that play in.
Coach Conant should let me call a couple plays here. I could call a play or two because I could call it from the booth because I kind of know his personnel groupings now a little bit. course, I saw it late. My eyes aren't as good. Well, he should be.
And Jackson's going to get a quarterback keeper, and he is in there.
Quarterback draw. You know, and Jackson does a great job reading his blockers there in that quarterback draw. Again, great blocking downfield, great blocking by the offensive line. I don't know. We can talk about player of the game as well, but man, that offensive line, of Varlake and Evan Cole and I think and Wyatt Cahoy. Wow, what an incredible, And we talk about Wyatt on defense, and we forget, what an important role he plays on offense as the offensive center, they've just bought in. Got the tight formation, the double wing formation. We're going to run a lead. Bertram's going to kick it out to the outside, and he's going to get it in.
Embo is going to get the 2-point conversion. That's going to take her to 56-8.
56-8 with is that 4:56?
Yep, left in the half, and
4:56 left in the half.
We may have to start the second half.
Might have to.
We'll take a short commercial break here and let you hear from our sponsors. Thanks for listening to Colome Cowboys Live.
Goodness sakes.
Locally owned and operated. Farmers Union Insurance. Call us today.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming.
And we are back. 45 seconds left on the clock. Cowboys will be kicking off here. We got Nathaniel Hanson. We got our JV boys out here again for the kickoff. Another good kick by Nathaniel. Going to go bounce there.
The Cowboys with great pursuit.
Boy, what a tackle there.
Man, I love how the Cowboys get down on kickoff return. They're just, they're foaming at the mouth. Randy, they're like bulls seeing red. I mean, it's a race to get to the ball, and that was a tough kick to cover. I mean, that's kind of it's on the ground, it hits you in the feet. It's kind of tough to handle, and the Cowboys do a great job getting down on it.
And I want to give a shout out to number 21, Caleb Week. I mean, he doesn't spend a lot of time on the field during the game, but on special teams, he does an outstanding job.
He really makes his presence known, doesn't he?
You are not a kid. And next year, with losing a lot of these seniors, he's going to be a senior next year. I've watched him at these JV games. I mean, he is a defensive player. I mean, he gets in there and gets in the quarterback's face. I mean, I think he's going to fill some shoes really good next year.
And it's not going to take long for him to fill those shoes.
No,
because he's
getting some time.
He's getting quality time, and he's a football player.
Yeah.
He's a football kid. He loves the game,
and he's a wrestler. And when he wraps up, I mean, he wraps up.
Hey, wrestlers make great offensive linemen. They make great D linemen. They make great linebackers.
They know how to tackle.
They don't
grab numbers.
No, absolutely not. Nope. I always made sure my defensive linemen and linebackers, as much as I could, were wrestlers when I had them.
And that's the end of the first half. I think this is about how the first game ended. We were just shy of just finishing it out, and I think we finished it in the third.
Well,
over on our homecoming game.
And the Cowboys are going to get the kickoff.
Yep.
The Cowboys are going to receive the kickoff. So we just got to see what we have. Hey, we're going to take a break here. It's halftime. It's 56-8. Cowboys are up. We'll
be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 12 minutes.
ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Atterbury Construction is an earth-moving contractor and supply of quality aggregate materials based in Colome, South Dakota. When in need of a professional service for site preparation, grading, and many other soil-related tasks, their knowledge in heavy equipment, rock and gravel products is wide-ranging. Atterbury Construction, your earth-moving and aggregate professional since 1995. For competitive bids and estimates, call Lee or Kurt at 842-3776. Proud sponsors of Colome Cowboys and Cowgirls on Colome Cowboy Live.
Border Country Sales in Colome is proud to sponsor Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl Athletics. We are your low-cost provider for bulk oil and grease, posts and panels, livestock equipment, net wrap, and more. Call Brett Heath to find out about the top quality products we carry at rock-bottom prices. 605-840-2564 is the number for Border Country Sales at Colome. That's 605-840-2564. Good luck, Cowboys and Cowgirls.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here. We're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference. Some people say the
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Coach's Lawn Service is a full-service lawn maintenance company. They're fast, friendly, and known throughout South Central South Dakota and North Central Nebraska. Their team is up for every job, managing projects with the skill and experience their clients expect. Services include fertilizer, weed control, yard cleanup, residential and commercial mowing, dethatching, overseeding, aeration, and backyard mosquito control. For free estimates, call 605-481-0131 or check them out at coacheslawnservice.com.
Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics and activities on Colome Cowboys Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Whether you are looking for home, auto, or health insurance, Farmers Union Insurance Company focuses on all your needs. We offer exceptional customer service and follow-through. Whatever your insurance needs are, we have got you covered. Individual and commercial policies are available upon request. Locally owned and operated. Farmers Union Insurance. Call us today.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams as a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter, locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection, and an equal opportunity provider.
Atterbury Construction is an earth-moving contractor and supply of quality aggregate materials based in Colome, South Dakota. When in need of a professional service for site preparation, grading, and many other soil-related tasks, their knowledge in heavy equipment, rock and gravel products is wide-ranging. Atterbury Construction, your earth-moving and aggregate professional since 1995. For competitive bids and estimates, call Lee or Kurt at 842-3776. Proud sponsors of Colome Cowboys and Cowgirls on Colome Cowboy Live.
Border Country Sales in Colome is proud to sponsor Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics. We are your low-cost provider for bulk oil and grease, posts and panels, livestock equipment, net wrap, and more. Call Brett Heath to find out about the top quality products we carry at rock-bottom prices. 605-840-2564 is the number for Border Country Sales at Colome. That's 605-840-2564. Good luck, Cowboys and Cowgirls.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier. Did anybody catch that play? No. Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you! 70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
We've got a history of serving you, a history of family-owned community banking that goes back over 100 years. We grew up here. We're local, and local ownership means local decisions. It means our products are tailored to meet local needs. We take pride in our support of many local organizations and encourage community growth through charitable contributions and employee involvement. First Fidelity Bank, member FDIC. First-class banking on a first-name basis.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco, locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference. Some people say the
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Coach's Lawn Service is a full-service lawn maintenance company. They're fast, friendly, and known throughout South Central South Dakota and North Central Nebraska. Their team is up for every job, managing projects with the skill and experience their clients expect. Services include fertilizer, weed control, yard cleanup, residential and commercial mowing, dethatching, overseeding, aeration, and backyard mosquito control. For free estimates, call 605-481-0131 or check them out at coacheslawnservice.com.
Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
Shop local with Burke and Gregory Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crew at Burke and Gregory Building Centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook and shop online anytime at bgbuildingcenter.com.
Winter Regional Healthcare Center is proud to sponsor coverage of Colome Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics and activities on Colome Cowboys Live. Best of luck in today's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our locally owned hospital, clinic, and long-term care facility. For more information on services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota and our community for over 65 years. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Whether you are looking for home, auto, or health insurance, Farmers Union Insurance Company focuses on all your needs. We offer exceptional customer service and follow-through. Whatever your insurance needs are, we have got you covered. Individual and commercial policies are available upon request. Locally owned and operated. Farmers Union Insurance. Call us today.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain and Winter are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide's agents have a background in
Take my word.
All right, welcome back to Cowboys Live. We got about 40 seconds left before the kickoff. Got a couple people out there listening tonight. Margaret Wilson, Rollins, Wyoming. Great-grandmother of Bo and Rhett Bertram. Corey Bertram's grandmother's listening all the way in Rollins, Wyoming. So, Margaret, you're watching a great game tonight. I hope you're enjoying the Cowboys. And also, Keely Bertram, hopefully you're out of practice and you're watching the game right now and watching the Cowboys get after it tonight. So, A couple shout-outs to Margaret and Keeley. Hey, Neil Widener, I know you're out there listening.
Yeah.
Good hearing from you. I know you're listening. We'll see you probably next round of the playoffs as we're back here for the Cowboys. So hopefully see you back here in the crow's nest up here.
Cowboys will be kicking off. We got our JV boys in again here. We got Nathaniel Hansen going to be kicking off for the Cowboys.
And I was wrong. Cowboys will be kicking off, not receiving. I said that they would be receiving the ball. I was wrong.
Is that the first time?
One of the first. I'd say a handful.
I need to ask your wife.
Let's not go there.
All right.
She will obviously tell you something different.
Short kick.
Short kick, and that's going to be
said.
That's going to. The Cowboys are going to get that.
Well,
again, that's just that's you see. Their point, the indication that it goes to Gayville Volin, but again, what a great hustle! Not a great kick, but the Cowboys are just they're so aggressive that they're going after that ball. Almost got that one.
Yeah, number 15 for Gayville saved that the game being over right there.
That would have been a big play. That would have been a dagger right there. Good heads up play.
Try to go up the middle and not getting anywhere with that.
There's not much there. You got Dawson Varlick, Evan Cole, and Bo Bertram, Jackson Kinzer, Wyatt Cahoy.
Yeah.
Wyatt's always around there. I've said that a number of times. It's tough to run against the Cowboys.
How many times do you see a team where every starter is a senior? I mean, these boys have been playing with each other since the 7th grade, they know where to be.
and they expect to be here.
Yeah.
This is an expectation. This wasn't something that they were hoping for. They expected to be here last year.
Yep, maybe a gain of a yard there. Going to bring up third and about 8. Maybe 8.5.
That also brings up third and long for Gayville Volin. They're going to try to get on the board here. They're going to try to just get a first down here to start with, and they're going to try to march down the Cowboys as much as they can. They have to keep the ball out of the Cowboys' hands. They really do because of the quick strike of the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys, this is a short field if they get it turned over here.
It is.
Bo
going
puts
long.
Pressure, big pass out there.
Great effort. Let's see. We see number 5 Hirsch on this end, so I guarantee you that's
number 6.
Yep, that's number 6 Hirsch on the other side. Great effort there. Just a little bit overthrown by the Gayville Volin quarterback.
He's got a pretty good arm on him.
He's got a very good arm. He's a football kid. And the 2 Hirsch brothers are both football kids too. They're athletic. I've enjoyed watching them play tonight because they're they both on offense and defense. Those 2 kids get after
plays.
it. They make plays. They're playmakers. Yep. Good kids. Gayville Volin going to throw the ball again.
Pressure and going to get a first down.
They are. They call him
out of
short.
bounds. Yep.
The clock is going to continue to run. I really thought Gayville got that first down, but he stepped out of bounds. Just stepped out of bounds a little bit short, so the Cowboys are going to take over on about the about the 49, their own 49-yard line going in. Cowboys are going to start off with 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 receiver to the top, Dufik to the right of Kinzer.
I think they're going to go with Chase, I might guess. No, they'll pass to Chase, but
if Jackson makes that pass, they've got blockers out front. Just that short little screen that could have gone a long way to Chase, long way for Chase. So the Cowboys are again here in 2nd and 10. Again, we've got 3 receivers down here. We got trips to the bottom of your screen. We got a lone receiver to the top. Dufik is to the left of Kinzer. Going to hand the ball off
to Chase Dufik, and he is gone. We gotta push him out of bounds.
got pushed out. I want to say another really good. I can't see his number over there. Number 8. Who's number 8? Or is that number 3? Number 3 for the Cowboys is Jacob Week. Great downfield block for Jacob on the sideline, freeing up Chase Dufik to get a few more yards. Chase just stepped out of bounds. That's going to be 1st and goal, 1st and 4 for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Chase is having an incredible night. He's probably pushing 200 yards
He's having a big
tonight.
one tonight. Roll out.
Nice pass. And,
almost got
off the hands of the receiver and almost to the other receiver.
Yeah, just a quick little roll out with Kinzer. Kinzer would love to have that one back. He just didn't get his feet set. If he would have got upset, he would have got that. Probably would have stuck that in for another touchdown. Cowboys are in their double wing formation with Bertram in at fullback. Kinzer under center. This is going to go. This is the pitch to Chase Dufik, and he's going to find his way into the end zone, and that's going to end it for the Cowboys.
Yep.
They are moving on. You know, Randy, the road to the Dome leads through Cowboy Town.
Yep. That's the first year.
It's the first year that they can say that the road to the Dome really truly leads through Colome, and Colome, the Cowboys control their destiny. They just have to continue doing what they're doing. They've hit their average. It's their average of 62 points. They hit their average tonight, and they hit it in stride. Coach Connick, Coach Bertram, Coach Kinzer, Coach Harbani did a fantastic job. It's a short week for them, getting these boys prepared. I love what this coaching staff has done with this football team. I love that they made it the expectation to be here tonight, to be playing in November, and that was a fun game.
Well, I'm gonna say Coach Connick. He normally would have played them JV kids, once we got a little ahead. But I think he's wanting to get up to Winter to finish watching his brother play up there at Winter tonight. They started an hour after us, so
they do.
So I think you're gonna see him want to get in his car and skedaddle to the Winter here pretty quick, and so I think he wanted to finish this game and be headed out.
That's right. Coach Connick doesn't get every opportunity to watch his brother play, who plays for Winter, but you know what? These young guys, this team needs to play they needed to get as much as they could.
Exactly, because get their win built up.
They do, and Colome came out here and they dominated. Except though, at the beginning, Gayville, Volin, you can see that they're a young team. They didn't know any better. They're going to come in here and they're going to fight and scratch and claw. And they come out here and they punch Colome in the mouth right away. And good for them. They showed a lot of resilience. This team is going to be back next year. They lose 4 seniors, and that's a good football team.
Yeah,
Gayville Volin's a good football team. They have nothing to hang their head about. Good kids, good players, good coaching staff, and
they'll be back.
Absolutely, they will. Absolutely, they will.
Tonight, Colome had, in my opinion, had two really standout players tonight, and in the offense, and that'd be Chase and Dufik. Man, he had to have hit almost 200 yards, and then Leighton Tiemann.
Leighton had a couple great catches. Chase Dufik had
and Jackson gets in there too. He makes a lot of plays.
Yeah, Jackson makes the whole motor run. He's the fuel behind the motor. He does, but everyone.
And then we had Bo Bertram in there with the touchdown. Riley Shippey in with the touchdown. There was a lot of different people with their hands on the ball.
There's a lot of cogs in this machine, and it is a very well-oiled machine, and they are. That's what makes them
make them fun to watch.
It's fun to watch
because you don't know where they're going.
Exactly, and that poses problems for defensive coordinators
teams,
because once you concentrate on one person, another one's going to have a big game. There's just so many offensive weapons.
Like Gayville, they were just a couple deep. 5 and 6 were their men. 22 would sneak in there with but basically it was kind of a 2-man band kind of a deal.
Yeah. And they got a good quarterback, and they have a couple receivers, but you can go right up and down the line for the Cowboys, 1 through 9, both on offense and defense, and there's a stud at every position. And the thing about it is, Randy, is they have backups.
Oh yeah, sometimes 2 or 3.
For a town of 296 people, we have 9 studs and we have other players who come in who are studs as well. Our JV team, again, was undefeated, played well. You don't lose much when one of the starters steps off the field, and that's a
we're going to
big
be a
thing for
fun
small
program
sport.
to watch. Probably, I'm going to say at least the next 3 years. You know,
Coach Connick, Coach Bertram, all the coaching staff, they just do such a great job with these young kids, and they keep them going throughout the summer and working them and whatnot, and they're ready to play. And
like we said earlier, they're a family. You know, they spend a lot of time together. You know, they're bonding and they're not selfish. They work as a team.
You do.
And they play as a team.
You know, and as a parent, Randy, you see that.
Oh yeah,
you see that, and you see that going on, and you know that's going on, and that's, I think there's the really good teams. That's what they do.
Yeah.
The really good teams, they bond together, they do things together, they make time for each other, and that's why we see Colome doing the things that they're doing. So we better wrap this up. Again, Cowboys 62-8.
Yep, going to be advancing to the second round of the
you
playoffs,
know,
and
again,
like you say, one game at a time.
One game at a time, and
end up in the dome.
Exactly, and and again, we'll say this again: that the road to the dome runs through Cowboy Town. This is Cowboy Town. This is Colome. So,
thanks for joining us, and.
Player of the game.
Player of the game.
We don't have the player of the game yet. Well, I know what I know. I got 2 votes. I have 2 votes. Oh, we can't do it. Well, I'm going to say who my players of the game. I'm going to say who my personal players of the game. I'm going to give 2 of them. Chase Dufik and Leighton team had great games today.
Yep. Them are the 2 that I would say definitely stood out as our star MVPs tonight. So.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We'll have to give them this half bag of Fritos.
And make sure to thank all of the great sponsors that help make Colome Cowboys Live possible.